This is a new and strange environment at first.
A band that believed in a dream.
They play some of the classic favorite polka music the way we may remember them, but in a little different ways.
They studied the navigation, the engineering, the physical problems of space flight.
He was told there was no room for his accordion or for polka music in the official high school band.
Finally, the long program of training, development, and testing was complete.
Certainly are the new face of polka music.
Go for deploy.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time now for the Chardon Polka Band's Interweb Polka Extravaganza and podcast. Starring your host, Jake Cowie. Featuring Mike Franklin, Mitch Lawrence, and Bob Young. And now, from the Chardon Polka Band's world headquarters in Burton, Ohio, here's your host, Jake Cowie.
Oh yeah, boys and girls. Well, it was all that I could do to keep from crying. Sometimes it feels so useless to remain, but you don't have to call me darling, darling. You never even call me by my name. Now you don't have to call me Waylon Jennings, and you don't have to call me Charlie Pride, and you don't have to call me Merle Haggard anymore, even though you're on my fighting side. And I'll hang around as long as you will let me. I never mind standing out in the rain. You don't have to call me darling, darling. You never even call me by my name. Oh yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Jake Cowie for the Chardon Polka Band, joining all you fine people out there on the internet tonight. Whether you're joining us live on Facebook, listening to it later on the podcast, or watching and streaming it some other way, we're glad you guys are here. I see Vicky's here. I see Mike's here. I see Mr. Paul's here. Oh my goodness, Al Kermer's joining us saying, yeehaw from Kansas. He's gonna like this program tonight. I've seen it. My name a few times in your phone book, and I've seen it on the signs where I have played, but the only time I know I'll hear daily Alan Cole is when Jesus has his final judgment day. And I'll hang around as long as you will let me. Never mind standing out in the rain. You don't have to call me darling, darling. You never even called me by my name. Well, I was drunk the night my mama, she got out of prison, and I went to pick her up in the pouring rain. Before I could get to the station in my pickup truck, she got run over by a damned old train. And I'll hang around as long as you will let me. Jake don't mind standing out in the rain. Now you don't have to call me darling, darling. You never even call me by my name. No, you don't have to call me darling, darling. You never even call me by my name. We've got what amounts to a very interesting program for you tonight. My name's Jake Coway, and head up the Chardon Polka Band, who we will hear from tonight. But oh my goodness, 2020 continues to be full of amazing surprises, folks. Curveballs at every inning. I don't know. I was trying to take that baseball metaphor somewhere. You never know what's around the turn in 2020. On Friday, someone emailed us to bring to our attention, big surprise here in 2020, that the Reels channel, apparently the COVID-19 pandemic has hit them pretty hard, and they have stooped to running reruns of the smash hit Polka Kings. Let me bring this up here, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, the Reels channel. Hollywood happens here. That's right. Find Reels in your area, because on Fridays you can watch Polka Kings on Reels. Polka Kings, the Chardon Polka Band's ill-fated 2015 reality sitcom program. I kid you not. It's back on Reels on Friday mornings at 6 a.m. What else are you going to do on Friday at 6 a.m., folks? Oh, my goodness. Watch the program on Reels. And, you know, the bizarreness continues. I was telling my dad, we were having a conversation yesterday on the phone. I was talking to Phil Cowie, my dad, and we were laughing that Reels was replaying the Polka Kings, our 2015 reality sitcom. And I said to my dad, I said, I don't even think that's as surprising as this next news. This last week, I started getting all these messages that we were on Sirius XM radio. And I said, well, that's cool. But the first one I got, it said, you guys, I just heard you on Sirius XM channel 60, Outlaw Country. And I just ignored this message. I went, well, this person was probably drinking, and maybe they were listening to XM radio, but then they hit the button and it switched to our CD or something. There's no way we were on Outlaw Country. And I just ignored that message. I apologize to you if I ignore your messages, you know. So I just moved on. But then 2 days later, I get another message. Somebody different. They said, I just heard you on XM radio on the Outlaw Country station. And so I went, well, maybe there's something to this. And so we've gotten a few messages this last week, and I looked into it 6 times over the last 7 days. Sirius XM channel 60, the Outlaw Country station, has been playing the free beer polka. That's right. If you listen to Sirius XM, Outlaw Country, that's channel 60, Outlaw Country. Several times in the last week, they've played our version of the free beer polka from our 2010 album, Pirates, Women, and Beer. And some of you guys may be thinking to yourselves, yeah, that is surprising. Why are they playing the Chardon Polka Band and the free beer polka on Outlaw Country? It doesn't seem to go with the Outlaw Country thing. Well, folks, that's where you're wrong. You're wrong if you think that, because these folks are outlaws. They are outlaws running this radio, and they can do whatever they want. So what's more outlaw than throwing some polka in there? So tonight here at Chardon Polka Band World Headquarters, we are going to celebrate country music. We're going to celebrate outlaw country, and we're going to celebrate polka. But that's why I've got the cowboy hat on, one of my finest cowboy shirts, ladies and gentlemen. And of of course, I got the accordion because I'm going to be throwing out some Outlaw Country hits for you and more today on the #1 polka variety show that exists tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Moving right along, we're going to bring in the whole band to play a tune called Good Hearted Woman. This one comes from Waylon Jennings. Yeah, I didn't just jump on the Outlaw Country bandwagon. Jake's been on that bandwagon a while. My sister got me this Waylon Jennings record. I'm very proud of it. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Good Hearted Woman. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do a little country song for you. It's a Waylon Jennings tune that I love to sing, so I hope you guys love to hear me sing it. And we got Mr. Mike Franklin on the strings, Mr. Mitch Lawrence on the woodwinds, and Mr. Bobby Young back there, Robert Young, little Bobby on the drums. Bob. Long time forgotten the dreams that just fell by the way. That good life he promised ain't what she's living today. Still she never complains of the bad times and the bad things he's done. Just talks about the good times they've had and the good times to come. She's a good-hearted woman in love with a good-timing man. Loves him in spite of the ways that she don't understand. Through teardrops and laughter, they walk through the world hand in hand. Just a good-hearted woman in love with a good-timing man. Now he light, those bright lights and his honky-tonk friends. Oh yeah! When the party's over, she gonna welcome him home once again. Now she don't understand him, Lord, she does the best as she can. Just a good-hearted woman, loving a good-time man. She's a good-hearted woman in love with a good-timing man. Loves him in spite of the ways that she don't understand. Through teardrops and laughter, they walk through the world hand in hand. Just a good-hearted woman in love with a good-timing man. All right, Mr. Mike Franklin on the harmonica. Woo, doggies. That's Mr. Mike Franklin on the harmonica, boys and girls. Next, we're gonna turn it over to Mr. Mitch Lawrence with some honky-tonk saxophone. She's a good-hearted woman in love with a good-timing man. Loves him in spite of the ways that she don't understand. Through teardrops and laughter, they walk through the world hand in hand. A good-hearted woman in love with a good-timing man. She's a good-hearted woman in love with a good-timing man.
good-hearted woman in love with a good-timing man.
Good-hearted woman. All right. Oh, yeah. You heard it here, the Chardon Polka Band doing a little bit of country music for you guys tonight, and that's going to be a lot of what this show is. So if you don't like it, get out, you know? Just get out if you don't like it. Ladies and gentlemen, I have special guests in here with me tonight, friends and neighbors. I mean, look around you. Polka World headquarters has never looked more country, you know, never looked more outlaw. Over here to my left, maybe it's on your right, I don't know. We got Kenny Rogers. This is a gambler. I got my Kenny Rogers album up on the wall in place of the Accordion Babes calendar that's usually up there. Bam! I took it down. I put Kenny Rogers up there. Maybe we'll get to some Kenny Rogers later. Let's see. And in the way back here, y'all might have noticed Taylor Swift is here. That's right. I got my cardboard cutout of Taylor Swift rocking out on her guitar. Don't forget, she started out as a country western sweetheart. I don't know what she is now, but she's started out as a wonderful country western sweetheart. Miss Taylor Swift. And then, of course, down here with my dinosaur, I got my Hank Williams record. Love me some Hank Williams, and we will play some of that. I guarantee it tonight, folks. Before we go any further and delve deeper into this subject, outlaw country music, what it means for the Chardon Polka Band, I want to feature the Chardon Polka Band. We did another one of our weekly Zoom meetings for you guys where we answer the questions you most want to hear about, or maybe you don't. But either way, here's the rest of the gang. Chardon Polka Band here. Oh, hold on. I got to change the gallery view. All right, friends and gentlemen, you can have an unlimited supply of one thing for the rest of your life. An unlimited supply of one thing for the rest of your or my lifetime. What would it be?
Eggs.
Pizza Ranch.
Yes!
I don't know, man. Let's just go pizza in general.
Too late. You already got a lifetime. Although I guess I could have said money, and then I could buy unlimited whatever I want with the unlimited money. I don't know why I didn't think of that sooner.
It seems like a real missed opportunity. And the true answer.
I've already committed to friggin' fast food pizza.
I'm gonna leech that answer. I'll take money.
Imagine they just troll you on every answer, and so if you say money, it's just pennies, and if you say eggs, it's just something you just can't use for anything at all.
What is in the trunk of your car right now?
Pizza delivery bags.
Pizza delivery bags from Conscience Pizza, ladies and gentlemen. Conscience Pizza, taste the heat, not the meat. Is that that's their slogan, right?
Sure.
Stop by your favorite Conscience Pizza in Chardon today and enjoy a Chicago deep dish pizza better than it is anywhere else but Chicago.
That's good. Not far.
What's in the trunk of your car, Robert Young?
There's like a cymbal bag for our stuff and a bike pump. That's about it.
Nice. What do you use that for?
Nothing exciting.
There's no bicycle in my car. I usually keep it in my car. Right now in my trunk, I have a bicycle helmet and a hoodie. You just got to be prepared for a little bit of anything.
The only thing interesting I have in there is a chipmunk trap.
Ooh.
If you could become an instant expert at something, what would it be? If you could become, bam, instant expert, what would it be?
I want to say bike repair because that's been the current hobby of the summer, I suppose, or the skill of the summer. But I ran into a snag. One got it was super rusty and it took a lot of paint off to get the rust off, so I'm repainting. Okay. So I learned how to repaint a bike frame this week, which is cool.
I have to say Magic the Gathering cards.
The card game, Magic the Gathering?
Yes. I would love to be an instant expert. That's a good answer.
That is fair. Marine biology.
That would be a great field.
I wouldn't be probably willing to put the time into study and all that, but if I could just instantly be a marine biologist expert, I would be. I don't know.
I'm gonna change my answer. I'm gonna go with architecture. I
Why?
wanted to be an architect as a kid, but then I realized like how much was involved in like doing it, and I was like, nah, I don't want to.
I'll just do this instead.
I'll just join a polka band instead. It's way easier. So
than being an architect.
I would become an instant expert at curing the coronavirus, so I can get back to work.
Yeah,
that's fair.
Yeah, a bad segue. We all need to find some other jobs. Oh my goodness. Well, that's it. That's all I got. But that's enough to edit down and have some fun. So, yeah.
All right.
We don't have one of those elusive gigs this week. Good morning and
all right.
Bye.
Yeah. Cool. Have a good one. See you guys.
All right. You saw them, ladies and gentlemen, the whole gang. You saw the whole gang, the Chardon Polka Band. One of the things that came up in that discussion, a delightful discussion, by the way, where we learned what was in the trunks of our various cars. I hope you found that somewhat amusing. If not, let us know in the comments. We'll discontinue the questions section. You can ask us questions. Send them to us on Facebook. Don't throw them in the comments. I may not see them. Send them to us on Facebook. Email us. But one of the very poignant things that came up, ladies and gentlemen, and something we're campaigning about today a little bit, is this concept of finding new jobs, as the polka industry is you know, like everything, it's been hit pretty hard by COVID-19. There's not much of a polka industry in the current climate. Hopefully it'll come back, but maybe it's time to seek out new careers, ladies and gentlemen, and that's why we're talking. One of the reasons we're talking about outlaw country music tonight. That's right. That was a good segue, by the way, everybody. We're gonna skip over here. We're gonna segue over to some more music, because, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, you know, Robert Young first brought up, maybe it's time to become experts in some other fields, and maybe there's some opportunities out there for us that we're missing. In fact, one of my ideas for the show tonight, and this concept of maybe finding some new jobs, the country outlaw thing, you know, where they've been playing our song on XM radio, country, Outlaw Country. What if we got them to play it more, and we got them to play the song so much that the Chardon Polka Band's Free Beer Polka showed up in the country music charts? I would love to make the Billboard 200 for country music. I gotta say, that would be pretty darn cool, man. And so that's one of the reasons we're speculating on this tonight. That's one of the reasons we're playing some country music tonight. We want to embrace the outlaw country music fans. And I think there's a little bit of an outlaw in all of us. There's a little bit of outlaw in Taylor Swift back there. There's a little bit of outlaw in my deer head on the wall. There's a little bit of outlaw in every can of platform beer. They brew it in there. Every time they brew, they include just a little bit of outlaw. Tonight, I'm drinking Twisted Amalgamation, barrel-aged wheated stout. This is good stuff, friends and neighbors. And it's helping power this little outlaw country music special with the Chardon Polka Band tonight. You guys want some more? You want a taste of the music? I gave you a little taste of the platform beer. Let's taste the music. All right, here we go. Living on the road, my friend, was gonna keep you free and clean, but now you wear your skin like iron and your breath's as hot as kerosene. You weren't your mama's only boy, but a favorite one it seems. She began to cry when you said goodbye, sank into your dreams. Pancho was a bandit, boys. His horse was fast as polished steel. War's gone outside his pants for all the honest world to feel. Pancho met his match, you know, in the deserts down in Mexico. Nobody heard his dying words, but that's the way it goes. And all the federales, they say we could have had him any day. They only let him slip away. Out of kindness, I suppose. Now Lefty, he can't sing the blues all night long like he used to. The dust that Pancho bit down south, it ended up in Lefty's mouth. The day they let old Pancho low, Lefty split for Ohio, where he got the bread to go. Ain't nobody knows. All the federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him slip away. Out of kindness, I suppose. Now the poets tell how Pancho fell and Lefty's living here in a cheap hotel. The desert quiet and Cleveland cold, so the story ends, I'm told. Pancho needs your prayers, it's true, but save a few for Lefty too. He only did what he had to do, and now he's growing old. A few gray federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him go so long. Out of kindness, I suppose. All the federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him slip away. Out of kindness, I suppose. Hey, man, I think I heard Willie Nelson play that song. I know it was written by Townes Van Zandt, I think. The version I heard was sang by Willie Nelson, another great outlaw country hero. That's right. You're listening to the Chardon Polka Band tonight, and Jake Cowie delivering you some outlaw country music. Remember, tell the fine folks at Sirius XM 60 to play more Chardon Polka Band, specifically the Free Beer Polka. Let's get that on the top of the country charts, or even the bottom of the country charts would be just fine with us. Yeehaw, ladies and gentlemen. We got some more music on the way. Before I bring back the full band, I want to play one on the guitar over here, because it's not all about the accordion tonight. We're going to play a few on the guitar. All right, so true instrument of a country western musician. We play both kind of music, by the way, country and western and polka. I'm Jake Cowie from the Chardon Polka Band, and earlier this evening we spoke with a man, Mr. Kenny Rogers. I'm actually, this shirt is a Kenny Rogers shirt. This is an official Kenny Rogers shirt. I know you can't see it, the label's back here, but it says Kenny Rogers on it. He had a clothing line for a while. Pretty cool. One of my favorite shirts, actually, is Kenny Rogers' shirt. On a warm summer's evening, on a train bound for nowhere, met up with a gambler. We were both too tired to sleep, so we took turns staring out the window in the darkness till boredom overtook us and he began to speak. Oh yeah, he said, son, I made my life by reading people's faces, knowing what the cards were by the way they held their eyes. And if you don't mind me saying, I can see you're out of aces. For a taste of your whiskey, I'll give you some advice. So I handed him my bottle. He drank down my last swallow. Then he bummed a cigarette, asked me for a light. And the night got deathly quiet and his face lost all expression. Said, if you're gonna play the game, boy, you gotta learn to play it right. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the deal is done. Now every gambler knows the secret to surviving is knowing what to throw away, knowing what to keep. 'Cause every hand's a winner, every hand's a loser, and the best you can hope for is to die in your sleep. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the deal is done. When he finished speaking, turned back to the window, crushed out a cigarette, and he faded off to sleep. Somewhere in the quiet, the gambler, he broke even, but in his final words, I found an ace I could keep. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the deal is done. Little Kenny Rogers for you, of course, the gambler. He did a lot of great music, I heard even someone mentioned over there in the comments what condition my condition is in, his psychedelic music, good stuff. Kenny Rogers, he passed away, it was this year or last year. I know it's a blur, it's hard to keep track of, but he recently passed away, Kenny Rogers. So happy to feature one of my favorite Kenny Rogers songs, The Gambler. One of everybody's favorite Kenny Rogers song, right? Kenny Rogers up on my wall right here, friends and neighbors. Now, continuing with our theme tonight, a little outlaw country for a little country music theme. Oh my goodness, do I look good in a cowboy hat. Can I just share that on this program? And I'm rocking my Kenny Rogers shirt. Ladies and gentlemen, I got to bring out the rest of the Chardon Polka Band to play you a song, all right? You guys ready for it? I know you're excited. I'm excited. Everybody's excited about another jam from the Chardon Polka Band. And look, I'm going to play, I'll do some Hank Williams. For you. This one's called Hey Good Lookin'. This one goes out to Charlie Knox requesting the Hank Williams. Let me find it for you. Here it is.
Color beard. Here's one called Hey Good Lookin'. Hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How about cooking something up with me? Hey, sweet baby, don't you think maybe we can find us a brand new recipe? till it's covered with age. I'll write your name down on every page. Hey, good looking, what's got cooking? How about cooking something up with me? Hey, good looking.
Hey, good looking. Good old country song for Hank Williams. Of course, I got my Hank Williams record over here. I should have busted out. I got my Hank Williams songbook. That's how I learned that song, Hey, Good Looking. Got an official Hank Williams songbook. Now, I couldn't do a show about country music without bringing up the Chardon Polka Band's relationship with the wonderful, wonderful state of Texas. I know Isaac Klaus, our buddy Isaac Klaus, accordion player from New Braunfels, Texas, is tuned in. He even complimented some of my country music styles. Every year we go to some wonderful western areas. Coming to mind, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Garth Brooks, extremely popular there. And, of course, we spend a lot of time in Texas every year for the Worst Fest. Not this year, ladies and gentlemen. It is not happening, quite unfortunately. So we're reliving some memories of the wonderful, wonderful times we have in Texas. And those folks in Texas, they love their polka music, boys and girls, and they love their country music. So the Chardon Polka Band is your one-stop shop for both. One-stop shop for both. Let me, Phil Cow, hold on. I'm reading the comments. Before we get to this video from Texas, Phil Cowie says, clothing changes are amazing. Well, yeah, you should change your clothes every day, Phil. Are you implying that something has changed on screen? Because I don't see it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I was talking before I was interrupted by Phil Cowie's comments on the screen. I was talking about Texas. We're going to go to Texas with the Chardon Polka Band for a classic country song. Here we go. All right, folks, it's a good old Texas sing-along. Blame it all on my roots. I showed up in boots, ruined your black tie affair. The last one to know, I was the last one to show, I was the last one you thought you'd see there. I saw the surprise and the fear in his eyes as I took his glass of champagne. Oh, I toasted you, said, honey, we may be through. You'll never hear me complain. Worst fast, I got friends in low places where the whiskey's drowned in the beer, chasing my blues away. It'll be okay. Well, I'm not big on to the old right. I got friends in other places. All right, play a bitch. I showed up in boots, ruined your black tie affair. Last one to know, hey, I was the last one to show, and I was the last one you thought you'd see there. I saw the surprise and the fear in his eyes as I took his glass of champagne. Oh, I toasted you, said, honey, we may be through. You'll never hear me complain. I got friends in low places where whiskey drowns and the beer chasing my blues away. Come on, Texas, and I'll be okay. I'm not big on social graces, they can slip on down to the I got friends in those places. All right, Mitch.
guess I was wrong. Hey, I just don't belong, but then I've been there before. Everything's alright, hey, I'll say goodnight, then I'll show myself to the door. Well, I didn't mean to cause a routine. Give me a now and then. All the sighs that Albert Tower, you're living here. I got friends in low places where the whiskey drown and the beer chases my blues away. I'll be okay. Well, I'm not big on social graces, they can slip on down to the
Pass the caviar.
I got friends in low places. All right, one more time. I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. I'll be okay. I'm not big on social graces. They can slip on down to the I got friends in other places. I got friends in other places. Sing it. I got friends.
No places.
Let's hear it for our friends.
In low places.
Friends and neighbors, that was Friends in Low Places for all our friends out there in Texas. We're devastated we're not going to see our friends in Texas this year. We're hoping that somehow the Worst Fest was going to pull it off, but there's no way to safely do that this year, and we understand that. We can't gather that way safely. What we can do safely is party here at Chardon Polka Band World Headquarters, which is what we're doing tonight. So speaking of Texas, speaking of Garth Brooks, here we go. Oh, hold on. I think my sister Lindsay Cowie is watching, right? This song always makes me think. My sister loves Garth Brooks as well as I love Garth Brooks too. But my friend, my brother-in-law, who's also my friend. So my brother-in-law, he actually rides horses for a living. So I sing this song once in a while, and I always think of my brother-in-law, Kevin, because he's always riding these horses. But this song is Much Too Young by Garth Brooks. We'll do some polka with it tonight, see what happens. All right, here we go. This old highway's getting longer. Seems like there ain't no end in sight. To sleep would be best, but I can't afford the rest. Gotta ride in Denver tomorrow night. I called the house but no one answered. For the last 2 weeks no one's been home. I guess she's through with me. To tell you the truth, I just can't see what's kept that woman hanging on so long. And the white line's getting longer, and my saddle's getting cold. I'm much too young to feel this damn old. My cards are on the table with no ace left in the hole. I'm much too young to feel this damn old. Oh yeah! Ladies and gentlemen, if you have not said yeehaw during this program tonight, you're doing it wrong, all right? Everybody out there, say yeehaw, all right? I want you to say yeehaw so loud that I can hear you at Chardon Polka Band World Headquarters in Burton, Ohio. Competition's getting younger. Tougher Bronx, I can't recall. Worn out tape of Chris Ledoux. Lonely women and bad booze. Tonight they're my only friends, I got it all. And the white line's getting longer. My saddle's getting cold. I'm much too young to feel this damn old. All my cards are on the table with no ace left in the hole. I'm much too young to feel this damn old. Woo! cool. I'm much too young to feel this damn old. All my cards are on the table with no ace left in the hole. I'm much too young to feel. I'm much too young to feel. I'm much too young to feel this damn old. Oh, that goes out to my sister Lindsay Cowie, her husband, or actually she's Lindsay Shaw now, I apologize. That goes out to my sister Lindsay Shaw, her husband Kevin Shaw, young Ryder Shaw, their child, and all my friends out there in Texas and all my friends out there in low places. Of course, some of my Texas friends joining the show tonight, Mr. Isaac Klaus going, yeehaw! And I think, let's see, is Vicky from Texas? And then, ladies and gentlemen, we got Valina Polka joining us. Valina and Ross, they're going to do a show later tonight. I think it's 8 o'clock Ohio time. I'm not sure on this, ladies and gentlemen. But Valina, if you're watching, Das ist lustig, post the time on here. She always does such a good job promoting whoever's doing live broadcasts that week. So a big thank you to our friend Valina. Now, some of you guys might have noticed that yet again, another format change this week. You never know. An outfit change too. You never know what's going to happen on the Chardon Polka Band's live stream. Sometimes it's interviews. Sometimes it's polka. Sometimes it's country music, ladies and gentlemen. You just never know what's going to happen. And tonight, the show is inspired. If you're just joining us, the show is inspired by the fact that the Chardon Polka Band's Free Beer Polka has been showing up on XM Outlaw Country Radio. I sounded crazy saying it. Channel 60 on Sirius XM Radio, and you can let them know you'd like to hear it 500 more times. We want you to reach out to Outlaw Country. Remember, Outlaw Country is full of rockin' country rebels. And what you're going to hear if you tune in are renegades, rebels, rabble-rousers, and rogues. So the Chardon Polka Band is keeping it fresh and fitting right in. Correct? Correct. Now, you can reach out to Outlaw Country Sirius XM at email outlawcountry@SiriusXM.com. Everybody write that down. Everybody open another page. Open your email and send an email to Outlaw Country. Now, some other things you can do. On Facebook, you can send the @ symbol at SiriusXM Outlaw Country. Mojo Nixon World Empire. The Mojo Nixon Show is one of the programs where the song has been featured. And the Big Ass Happy Family Jubilee with, Johnny Knoxville is part of that show. I can't believe this stuff. I can't make this stuff up, ladies and gentlemen. Outlaw Country music playing the Free Beer Polka. Email, post on their Facebook page, because, ladies and gentlemen, we want the Free Beer Polka to get to the top of the country music charts, or even the bottom. I really don't care. It would just be awesome if it showed up on the charts, wouldn't it? My name's Jake Cowie. I'm here for the Chardon Polka Band. Because of social distancing, we don't get the whole band together in this basement. Chardon Polka Band World Headquarters every week. But every week we strive to put on a fun show for you guys. That's why the guys zoom in and we have some chit-chat to talk and all that kind of stuff. We play some great music that the band's either done recently or maybe a long time ago, like this next song I want to show you, because this one deals directly with the topic at hand. This is our, I can't believe I'm even saying this. It humbles me to say this. This is our breakout country music hit, ladies and gentlemen. This is our breakout country music hit, the Free Beer Polka, live in New Braunfels, Texas, where you have breakout outlaw country hits. Here we go. This is ridiculous.
We'll play one called the Free Beer Polka. This is one we wrote.
It's about beer.
Oh, we went to a show the other day, but they didn't have any money, and I said we won't play. Then they said something to catch our ears. If you play If you play us some polka, we'll give you some beer. If you play us some polka, we'll give you some beer. Fish Schlitz, pale ale or old style. When you give us beer, then we play for a while. If we start to sound sloppy, don't get upset. With free beer and polka, you take what you get. With free beer and polka, you take what you get. To do. You don't need no money, just give us some brew. If you can't pay, then you will hear. We'll play you some polka, give us some beer. We'll play you some polka, just give us some beer. Pale ale or old style. Give us some beer, hey, we play for a while. If we start to sound sloppy, don't get upset. With free beer and polka, you take what you get. With free beer and polka, you take what you get. With free beer and polka, you take what you get.
All right, Texas, I need your attention. Everyone look to the Leaning Tower of Pilsner over there.
Leaning Tower of Pilsner.
Look at that. It's beautiful. How did you guys assemble that? Is there a crane hiding back there that I didn't see? My goodness. Holy smokes.
There you have it, my friends and neighbors. There you have it. That is, of course, we close that song by looking at some epic beer construction there in New Braunfels, Texas. But that is the Free Beer Polka. And that is the song that is destined to be one of the greatest polka outlaw country crossover songs of all time. Speaking of outlaws, boys and girls, I know you love it on the show when I show you a picture of my little outlaws. So if you're watching the show as opposed to listening to it, here's a picture of my little Luke and Benjamin hanging with their dad, of course. My little outlaws there. And tonight's program is about outlaw country music. Now, I feel like I should tell you a little bit about my history with country music. See, it's not just a phase. It's not just something I'm doing today so that the Chardon Polka Band gets on the country music chart. So that would be amazing. Everybody, I want you to reach out to that Sirius XM. I'm serious. But when I was a kid, of course, that was during the 90s, and the huge country line dancing craze. Of course, I think it was kicked off by Mr. Billy Ray Cyrus. Some of you guys may have heard of this mulleted magical man, Mr. Billy Ray Cyrus. And my parents were very much into the country line dancing craze. So every Friday night they would go with each other to country line dancing at some, I think it was like a bar or dance hall. I don't know. But if my sister wasn't around to babysit me, I went with them to the line dancing thing. So country music was a constant in the Cowie household. Now, I want to skip ahead because we don't have time to talk about my whole history with country music and my whole future with country music, really. I mean, I think we need to address that tonight. The Chardon Polka Band obviously has a huge future as country musicians. When I was, this is probably when I was like 19, 20 years old, maybe 19. I think when I was 19, I joined a cowboy church. There was this pop-up church in Newberry, Ohio, and it was a cowboy church. So it was on Tuesday nights, and it was a church designed so that the folks who were out at the rodeos on the weekends could go to church on Tuesday nights. And the first iteration of the church was in a barn in Newberry, Ohio. I'll never forget this. It was in this barn, dirt floors, everything. The barn had like bleachers because, they did shows there. So the congregation would sit up in the bleachers, and these horses would ride in at the beginning of the service. I'm not kidding you. And there would be people on horseback during the service, and the preacher would come out, and he would preach from this podium made out of a saddle. And the first week I was there was just this guy playing guitar for the music. So I went over to him, and I was like, hey, man, you need anybody else? And he was like, sure. And then one day he went out of town for like a week. He's like, I'm going out of town for a week. You mind leading things? And I said, sure. And he never came back. So I was for I don't know, a year, I was the worship leader at a cowboy church every week. Every week. I'm not kidding you. I can't make this stuff up, my musical history. But I loved it because I got to play some of my favorite old hymns, which you guys know I love. But I also got to play this song unironically during a church service, which is pretty darn cool.
An old cowpoke went riding out one dark and windy day. Upon a ridge he rested as he went along his way. When all at once a mighty herd of red-eyed cows he saw, plowing through the ragged skies, then up the cloudy draw. Their brands were still on fire and their hooves were made of steel. Their horns were black and shiny and their hot breath he could feel. A bolt of fear went through him as they thundered through the sky, for he saw the riders coming hard, and he heard their mournful cry. Yippee-yi-oh, yippee-yi-yay. Those riders in the sky, their faces blur, their eyes are blur, their shirts all soaked with sweat. Their horns were... They're riding hard to catch that herd, but they ain't caught him yet. For they got to ride forever in that range up in the sky, on horses snorting fire. As they ride on, hear their cry. Yippee-yi-hey, yippee-yi-oh. Those riders in the sky. Now as the riders loped on by him, he heard one call his name. If you want to save your soul from hell and riding on the range, then cowboy, change your ways today, or with us you will ride, trying to catch the devil's herd across these endless skies. Yippee-yi-oh, yippee-yi-hey. Ghost riders in the sky. Yippee-yi-oh, yippee-yi-hey. Ghost riders in the sky.
Riders in the Sky. It doesn't get any better than that until it does, ladies and gentlemen. Until the Chardon Polka Band is on the top of the country music charts. So make sure you reach out to Sirius XM. We want to do this thing, folks. Here, once again, email outlawcountry@SiriusXM.com or reach out on Facebook @SiriusXM Outlaw Country. You can make this happen, friends and neighbors, and we really appreciate it. We appreciate you guys watching our show week after week. And I did want to get to this this week because someone requested this last week on the show. Someone requested, hey, can you guys play us some more Zydeco? Well, for our special Polka Across America, which you can currently watch on YouTube, and it's going to be in the Chagrin Falls Documentary Film Festival this fall, we featured a really cool guy named Nathan Plumbar who plays Zydeco music. And I queued up one of his songs. And so, yeah, listen to this and then stick around because we got more country music with the Chardon Polka Band. But first, some Zydeco. Hope you guys are digging it. My name's Jake. And, yeah, here we go. Oh, yeah!
Oh, mighty, mighty land, Pavon. Oh, mighty, mighty land, Pavon, buffet. Oh, mighty, mighty land, Pavon, buffet. Base de Nigua. Oh, mighty, mighty land, Pavon, buffet. Oh, mighty, mighty land, Pavon, buffet. Oh, mighty, mighty land, Pavon, buffet. Base de Nigua. Yeah, you right. Yeah, you're right, Charlie. God bless.
Oh, yeah, friends and neighbors. That's Nathan Plumbar, our good buddy. Now, hold on. All right, so I was thinking. All right, so you've heard some Outlaw Country tonight on the accordion, right? Well, what if we play some polka music for you? Outlaw Country style. I was driving through a town on a Sunday afternoon, and all I had left was me $1. So I stopped into that bar. I was gonna grab myself a drink. That's when I heard the bartender holler. He said, no beer today, no beer today. You can buy beer on a Sunday with doggies. No beer today, no beer today. You gotta come around on a Monday. Oh yeah, that sounds pretty tasty. She told me she loved me, but oh how she lied. Oh how she lied. Oh how she lied. She told me she loved me, but oh how she lied. Oh how she lied to me. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. Let's see what else we got in here. Well, you can tell the world you never was my girl. You can burn my clothes when I'm gone. And you can tell my friends what a fool I've been and laugh and joke about me on the phone. You can tell my arms go back into the farm. You can tell my feet to hit the floor.
And you can tell my lips to tell my fingertips they won't be reaching out for you no more. But don't tell my heart, my ache-breaky heart, I just don't think you'd understand that if you tell my heart, my ache-breaky heart, he might blow up and kill this man. Ooh! I don't know if that was any good, that ooh, but, you know, I threw it in there. I'm not ashamed. Now, I have a girlfriend, she's my honey. She only loves me when I got money. When I get busted, she's so disgusted. She called me Tony, and I am so lonely. Oh, July-da, July-da, you are my honey. Yeehaw! July-da, July-da, you can have my money. Yeehaw! July-da, July-da, you're my baby. July-da, July-da, let's get us married, maybe. Oh, you like that? Oh, Linda Chambers has laid down a challenge. She wants to hear my country western version of Alice. Now, Alice called me when she got the word. She said, I suppose you heard that dang old news about Alice. So I ran to my window, I looked outside, and just for a moment, I catched her eye as she got in that limousine that was parked in her drive. Well, I don't know why she's leaving or where she gonna go. I guess she got a reason, but I don't wanna know. 24 years I was living next door to you, Alice. I said 24 years I've been trying to get a chance to tell her how I feel and maybe get a second glance. Now I gotta get used to not living next door to Alice. Can you do Melody of Love as the Outlaw Country? I don't think I can do that. Means that I love you so. Moja droga, ja cię kocham more than you'd ever know. Yeehaw! Oh, come ciebie całej city. Love you with all my heart. Return to me and always be my dang old melody of love. Putting me on the spot, Mr. Mike. Oh, God bless you all. I love it. Keeping them Outlaw Country jams going. Now in heaven, there's no beer. That's why we drink it here. And if we're ever gone from here, our friends will be drinking all our beer. Everybody sing it. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. I don't know if that was any good, ladies and gentlemen, but it was something. Jamming on some polkas on the guitar, an instrument that I don't really theoretically play. Okay, this is not my instrument. The accordion is my instrument, and I don't even play that sometimes, boys and girls. Oh my goodness! Hopefully you're enjoying the show. If you like the show, please continue to follow the Chardon Polka Band on Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff. I would say you can check our website to figure out where we're playing next, but we really aren't, folks. We're not playing a lot right now.
you know, that's COVID-19. It's different right now, and we're all just doing our best. So I hope you guys are enjoying this weekly live stream, because it's the best you're going to get for a while. Is anybody out there still watching and listening? Karen Yuri Patton is watching and listening. Mr. Michael Lukex is listening. Creative Writing Ryan is still listening. So you guys want extra innings tonight? Because okay. Cheryl says it was fun. So it's not is fun. It was fun. You guys want an extra inning? I'll give you an extra inning if you want one. Drinking some platform beer. All right. So one of the purposes of tonight's show, one of the purposes of this amazing show that you've just watched and listened to, one of these purposes can best be articulated by my good friend Taylor Swift. Let's see. Hey, Taylor! She's back there. I got to tell you about this Taylor Swift cardboard cutout back here. As far as I know, they don't make these. My wife made this for the Jake like 10 years ago when we were dating. Of course, that's when Taylor Swift was a country music musician, and she was just a delightful kid. Still is, you know, but she was playing on the country music, and her first couple albums, I just loved that stuff. Me and Emily, we'd go out to the Waffle House, and I'd go over to the Waffle House jukebox, and I'd put on Garth Brooks and Taylor Swift every time we're there. I kid you not, and Smash Mouth. No joke. Garth Brooks, Taylor Swift, and Smash Mouth. And my wife knew how much I enjoyed the great Taylor Swift's music, and she knows how much I enjoy cardboard cutouts. So she couldn't find one, so she made this cardboard cutout of Miss Taylor Swift to inspire me to musical greatness. Thank you, Taylor. You're still inspiring me to musical greatness. And one thing that Taylor Swift has done is a concept called crossing over, ladies and gentlemen. She has crossed on over to the other side because she started as this sweet little country musician. And now, ladies and gentlemen, she's a pop princess, a queen, pop queen. She is, oh my goodness, the kids today, they all know Taylor Swift. She makes probably trillions of dollars. I don't know. I haven't seen her pay stub. She won't show me. But Taylor Swift has successfully crossed over from country music to pop stardom. We want to cross over from polka music to outlaw country. I'm telling you, XM, Outlaw Country Radio, Channel 60, one of the best stations that's ever been made in the history of mankind. They're playing the Free Beer Polka and a whole bunch of good rootin' tootin' music. So I want you to support that wonderful station. They're supporting us. I want you to call them. Tell them, play more of this wonderful music because it's awesome. All right? And I guess what I'm trying to say is it's time to play some Taylor Swift. Let's do this thing. Let's do this thing, ladies and gentlemen. Whoever's still watching, listening. I stay out too late. Oh, wait, hold on. That's not how you... I stay out too late. Got nothing in my brain. That's what people say. That's what people say. Go on too many dates, but I can't make them stay. That's what people say. That's what people say. But I keep cruising, can't stop, won't stop moving. It's like I got this music in my mind saying it's gonna be alright. Cause the player's gonna play. Haters gonna hate. I'm just gonna shake. Shake it off, Heart is gonna break. And the faker's gonna fake, baby. I'm just gonna shake. Shake it off. I never miss a beat. I'm landing on my feet. That's what they don't see. I'm dancing on my own. Making moves as I go. That's what they don't know. But I keep cruising. Can't stop, won't stop moving. It's like I got this music
in my mind's here, and it's gonna be alright. Cause the haters gonna hate, and the player's gonna play. I can gonna shake it off, and the faker's gonna fake. Heartbreaker's gonna break. I'm gonna shake it off. Now, hey. Why you been getting down and out about the liars and dirty cheats out there? You could have been getting down to this sick polka beat. My ex-man bought his new boyfriend. He's like, oh my God, I just want to shake to the fella over there with the hella good hair. Won't you come on over, baby? We can shake. And the haters gonna play. Haters gonna hate. I want to shake it off. Heartbreaker's gonna break. And the faker's gonna fake. I just want to shake it off. I don't know if that song made any sense, ladies and gentlemen, but I figure we got the great Taylor Swift on the poster board behind me, so I gotta sing some Taylor Swift to y'all. As Jeff Connors say, it must be some good platform beer. Yes, it is. Ladies and gentlemen, we have been celebrating country music tonight, and I hope you've enjoyed the program. Oh my goodness, it's been a delightful time. I've had a delightful time, and I hope you guys have had a delightful time as we shake it up, shake it off, and I don't know, just kind of keep on shaking here at Polka World Headquarters. My name's Jake Cowie. On behalf of the whole Chardon Polka Band, well, we're happy you guys tuned in. And I think that's it for us tonight. All right, you're twisting my arm. All right, thanks for watching the Chardon Polka Band's Variety Hour here on Facebook or listening to the podcast, those two of you that do that. We'd like to thank Taylor Swift. We'd like to thank Garth Brooks. We'd like to thank Waylon Jennings. We'd like to thank Hank Hill, Hank Williams, and anybody else. We'd like to thank the fine folks at XM Satellite Radio for beaming us out on satellite to all those fine folks who listen to Outlaw Country music. Those rebels, those rabbles, those rogues. It was all that I could do to keep from crying. Sometimes it seems so useless to remain, but you don't have to call me darling. You never even call me by my name. Now, you don't have to call me Waylon Jennings, and you don't have to call me Charlie Pride, and you don't have to call me Merle Haggard anymore, even though we're on the fighting sides. And I'll hang around as long as you'll let me. I never mind it standing out in the rain. You don't have to call me darling. You never even call me by my name. I've heard my name in your phone book. I've seen Taylor Swift's name up on the stages where I played. But the only time I know I'll hear David Allen Coe is when Jesus has his final judgment day. And we'll hang around as long as you let me. Never mind it standing in the rain. You don't have to call me darling, darling. You never even call me by my name. I said Irene, good night. You never called me Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. Joshua Masick says, I love the show. Thanks, man. Well, I love you too. Thank you, man. Mark Duig says, thanks, Jake. Well, thank you, Mark Duig. Linda Chambers, fabulous show tonight. Thank you. Thank you, Linda Chambers. I'm not going to thank everybody on the list. Don't worry. Steve Garifo says, when you coming back to North Carolina? Well, that's a good question, Steve Garifo. Let me answer it like this, Steve. I was drunk the night my mama got out of prison. Went to pick her up in the pouring rain. Before I got to the station in my pickup truck, she got run over by a damned old train. I'll hang around as long as you will let me. I never mind standing in the rain. You don't have to call me darling, darling. You never even call me by my name. I was drunk tonight, my mom got out of prison. I went to pick her up in the pouring rain. Before I could get to the station in my pickup truck, she got run over by the damned old train. And hang around as long as you let me. Never mind, it's standing in the rain. You don't have to call me darling, darling. Hey, you never even call me by my name. You don't have to call me darling, darling. Hey, you never even call me by my name. I said you never even call me. You never even call me. You never even call me by my name. To all my outlaws out there, the Chardon Polka Band loves you. I hope you've enjoyed this special presentation of the Chardon Polka Band Variety Hour. Bam! Outlaw Country style. You're listening to Outlaw Country, Channel 60, Sirius XM. Those guys are never going to play our music again, are they, after this? I love you guys. The Chardon Polka Band loves you guys. And, hey, tune in next Saturday because there'll be more of these shenanigans. Who knows what's going to happen next week in 2020.
Thanks for watching the Chardon Polka Band's Interweb Polka Extravaganza with Jake Cowie, Mike Franklin, Mitch Lawrence, and Bob Young. Join us again next time in the CPB World Headquarters in Burton, Ohio for the country's greatest polka shenanigans.
What are you guys still doing watching? The show's over. Go home, folks. There's no more costume change to shenanigans. So, this was the last cowboy shirt I had. Actually, no. There's more cowboy shirts up in the closet up there.
Emily would get mad because the kids are trying to sleep if I was running upstairs getting more cowboy shirts. I'd like to show off a few more, but I'm not going to do it. You guys stayed around for the after the credits message, just like in the Avengers. I'm Jake Cowie. I've got lots of cowboy shirts. We're going to make it big on Outlaw Country Radio.